Hi there and welcome to video 6 of 7 for this video training course on how to get 100,000 visitors in just 1 hour. In this video, you'll discover how to optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential so that you can focus on sucking in cash on demand. Let's dive right in. Let's go ahead and start with AdFly. So simply log into your AdFly account, and once you have a campaign created, simply scroll down in whatever new campaign that you are going to optimize your traffic for, click on the Show Details button, and that's going to drop down a few details that you can actually use to optimize within AdFly itself. So we're going to start by talking about the daily budget. AdFly always has your daily budget set to 0 by default, and this means that you are going to have an unlimited budget. So if you created a campaign for $80 to get 100,000 unique visitors, and like you saw in the previous video, in video 5 on how to get those in under an hour, you will get those incredibly fast, and your campaign is going to be done, before you know it. So if you want to get your traffic very quickly, then leave it at 0. However, if you want to space it over the course of, let's say 8 days, then you would want to put in $10, and that $10 will be used up each day. And then it's going to, your campaign will pause automatically and then restart on the next day. So everything is going to be done on autopilot. So you don't have to always be logging in and logging out and always changing your budget around and pausing and unpausing your campaign. Another option is the day targeting. Now, by default, everything is already checkmarked, and this just means that your ad will show or your page or website will show every day of the week. Now, a trick is that if you want to optimize your campaign, let's say you're trying to get leads for a specific industry, or let's say for your own product, you could create a page that talks about how the opportunity is only available on Monday or on Wednesday, and then you could actually come in on your day targeting and turn off all the days and only have your ads show up on Wednesday. So that's just a trick as far as how to optimize your campaign within AdFly. It's very easy to do. And then obviously the conversion code, you can copy this conversion code and then put it, let's say if you want someone to put in an email address, and then after they put in an email address on your page, then they're going to go to, let's say, a product that you're giving them for free. You could put this conversion code actually on the page that they're going to show up on after they put in their email, and then it will actually track your conversions like you see up here on this campaign. When I ran this campaign, it showed me how many conversions there actually were. So as you can see, with 3,741 conversions, there is a lot of activity that happens on AdFly, and is very responsive traffic if you simply follow everything in the system. Now, a new feature, why we're talking about optimization, is this gear that you see over to the right of your ad. If you actually click on that, it's going to show the ability to configure your campaign. Now, if you remember back, I believe it was in video 5, is when we created our first campaign and went and set everything up, we set a CPM or you have to just buy, let's say if you want worldwide traffic, it's preset to 80 cents CPM. However, once you actually get into your AdFly campaign and you've spent your $80, you can come in here and customize your CPM and actually lower the price. Now, you'll see with 80 cents CPM, there are 389 other campaigns, and I'm currently in the first position because I'm paying the highest CPM. Now, this means that I'm going to get the traffic the fastest, and I'm going to be put first above everybody else. But you can lower the CPM if you would like. So I could put in 50 cents and then hit check, and then it's going to let me know, well, actually your CPM needs to be between $96 and $2.40. So actually, I don't know why my current position is in first. This could be a bug within AdFly, because that means if I left at 80 cents, I actually should be lower. So anyway, that is how you can customize your CPM. All you have to do is just put in a lower CPM and hit update, and that's all there is to it. So that's actually within AdFly. Now, to talk about a little bit, some more advanced techniques to optimizing your traffic campaigns to get maximum potential, another service that I like to recommend is called Crazy Egg. And to get here, all you have to do is go to www.crazyegg.com. And what this is a script where you can actually take a code and put it on your page, and it's going to track where everybody is clicking, where they're scrolling. So you can see, let's say if you have a page that's more than just put in your email address, you can see what specific images people are clicking on, what buttons they're clicking on. So you can take the areas that, aren't so hot on your website, and you can try to optimize them to get more activity. So just to show you what this means, if we click on View Demo, we can actually go through and look at a demo of how this would work. So you can see there are a lot of different ways to look at this data. For instance, heat map. We can actually look at a heat map. Let me go back here. We are going to try to get back to their demo. Here we go. So the heat map is going to show you actually where everybody's actually clicking on your website. So all of these little circles are individual clicks from individual people. So for instance, if you have an image that's not getting very many clicks, you can rotate that image out with some other images and see if people are clicking on them. And you can make it to where if someone clicks on that actual image, then a box would pop up for them to put in their name and email. So there's a lot of different ways that you can leverage Crazy Egg, and it's just a really cool heat mapping service. And you can see really big companies like TechCrunch and Disney and Virgin and Expedia and Sony and Skype. All these companies are using Crazy Egg, and it's just an incredible resource. And like we talked in previous videos, whenever you're creating a page to get advertising on for AdFly, if you're going to have a page that's very long and it's going to people are going to have to scroll to take an action, then you can actually even see what they call the scroll map, and it's going to show you how far people actually scroll down the page, so you know when visitors are abandoning your page. Are they scrolling down halfway and then leaving? And if they are, then you need to add some more activity halfway down the page to get them to want to scroll even further. So anyway, Crazy Egg is a wonderful resource to optimize your traffic campaigns, and it works incredibly well whenever you're getting such a massive amount of traffic going to your website through a service like AdFly. And then the last way to optimize your traffic campaign to maximum potential is using a service called Visual Website Optimizer. Now you can get here by going to www.visualwebsiteoptimizer, and this is an A/B split testing tool. So let's say what this means, if you're not familiar with A/B split testing, let's say you have you're trying to collect leads for weight loss, but you don't know if what would be better, to collect leads targeted towards everybody, or leads targeted towards men, or leads targeted towards women. Well, you could actually create 3 different pages. You could have a page that says click here to learn how to lose weight for men, or click here to learn how to lose weight for women, or just click here to learn how to lose weight. And you could actually see which one is going to convert higher. And just to show you how it works, Visual Website Optimizer is a phenomenal service. And again, a lot of big companies use this just like Crazy Egg. And there isn't really anybody better to explain how their service works than Visual Website Optimizer themselves. So I'm going to hit play on their video, and I want you to watch this. You can see it's only 2 minutes, so just stick around for 2 minutes and watch this, because it's going to be a phenomenal intro to what this is. So let's go ahead and hit play and begin.
Let's create a simple A/B test using Visual Website Optimizer. After selecting the A/B test, input the website URL where you want to run the test. This will take you to the Visual Designer, which allows you to easily make the changes on your website and save them as variations. In the Visual Designer, you can edit, move, resize, remove, hide elements to create the variations. It's a breeze using Visual Website Optimizer WYSIWYG Editor. For maximum flexibility, it also offers an HTML editor. After creating the variations, we need to define the conversion goals on which performance of the variations will be measured. In this demo test, we have defined a goal of visitor engagement and another goal as click on a particular link. In the last step, you can provide a test name and set many advanced settings. After this step, your test will be created. Note that as Visual Website Optimizer automatically detected that JavaScript code is already installed on the website, there is no need to add it again for this test. Simply click on Start Test to make it live. Let's see performance of a test in a sample report. In this test, we have 5 goals, and each goal is represented with a graph on the Detailed Report tab. You can also preview variations to see how variations look like in the test. Visual Website Optimizer also has heat map reports, which show the most active parts of your variation page. The click map option gives you the exact click statistics on different elements. That's it for the introduction.
So that was it for their introduction, and just to let you know how they have the click map and heat mapping service, I'll tell you right now, Crazy Egg is going to be by far the most intense and have the most options if you're interested in the heat mapping. Visual Website Optimizer, again, is going to be best if you have multiple versions of a page, or like they showed you, you can easily move around on-page elements without ever opening up an editing software like Dreamweaver, or if you don't have very much HTML knowledge, it makes it easy for you to do split testing that way. So that's Visual Website Optimizer. It's a very easy service to use, and it's one that I recommend if you just want to optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential. So that concludes this video. You now know how to leverage AdFly and actually use their day targeting and customize your CPM, as well as actually setting your daily budget. You now know about Visual Website Optimizer and also about how to use Crazy Egg and how to use all three of these services together to literally optimize your traffic campaigns to their maximum potential so that you can start focusing on sucking in cash on demand. So that, again, that concludes this video 6. Now, simply move on to video 7, which is the final video in the system, and we will talk about how you can use AdFly to skyrocket your likes on Facebook to become an instant celebrity in any industry. I'll see you there.